God promised to lead his children out of bondage. He said he'd free them from Pharaoh's evil hand. He said he'd guide and protect them on that journey and lead them to that promised land. God's children were slaves in Egypt's land, so God took Moses by the hand. He said, Moses, tell old Pharaoh to set him free. But Moses wanted a way to get out, because in his mind he's beginning to doubt. He said, Lord, old Pharaoh, he ain't going to listen to me. Now the Lord said, son, throw down that rod, and Moses did, and he cried to God, because it turned to a snake, as evil and wicked as sin. Well, then he cried again with an awful wail. The Lord said, seize him by the tail. Old Moses did, and it turned to a rod again. God promised to lead his children out of bondage. He said he'd free them from Pharaoh's evil hand. He said he'd guide and protect them on that journey and lead them to that promised land. The Lord said, Moses, I've got power, and I'll be with you every hour. Now go tell Pharaoh to set my children free. Well, Moses did, but the Lord helped out. He sent a plague to the land about till Pharaoh told him to go and let him be. So they started out with a cloud by day and a fire by night to lead the way till Pharaoh suddenly decided to change his mind. So he gathered together his soldier band. He got all them chariots throughout the land. He said, I'll let them Israelites go some other time. God promised to lead his children out of bondage. He said he'd free them from Pharaoh's evil hand. He said he'd guide and protect them on that journey and lead them to that promised land. Well, they came to the banks of the old Red Sea and turned to Moses and started to plead. Moses fell to his knees there in the sand. Well, the Lord said, Moses, trust in God, while all you got to do is raise that rod, and over these mighty waters stretch your hand. Moses followed the Lord's command. The waters parted, and there in the sand they saw a path that led to the other shore. Well, the ground was dry, and they passed on through, and old Pharaoh's army thought they would too, but the waters fell, and they were never seen no more. God promised to lead his children out of bondage. He said he'd free them from Pharaoh's evil hand. He said he'd guide and protect them on that journey and lead them to that promised land.